Hey y'all, it's me, Kimberly Clark, and welcome to this tutorial for this insane nail look. Yes, bitch, what? Nails, nails, nails. It's Jackson Pollock, it's galaxies, it's spring, it's summer, it's Nailstagram, nail art, nails. Welcome to my tutorial! I'm just gonna jump right into this amazing spring minty galaxy nail look. Let's just go, yes! Alright, so we're starting out with not clean nails. My nails are actually topped with Original Nail Envy by OPI. It's a nail strengthener and base coat. This was sent to me from Int'l. If you don't know about Int'l, please check out the link in the description box below. It's a great service for creators to get PR products sent to them without having to go directly through brands. Anyway, this is basically a fabulous base coat and nail strengthener. The way that you're recommended to use this is to apply a coat like every day for a week and then remove it and then start again, kind of to build up the strength in your nails. I've been wearing this for about a week and it's been pretty amazing, but I also love to use this as a base coat. So I'm just going to take it off completely with my non-acetone nail polish remover, and then I'm going to reapply it again. Now, this is a product I've been using ever since I started doing nails, and I just think it is a fabulous, fabulous base coat. It really makes the polish that you put on top of it adhere more thoroughly. It makes it a little tacky and just really works to strengthen the nails. Also, I've definitely noticed a reduction in chipping and splintering of my nails since I've been using this. So yay, thanks Int'l and OPI. I'm doing one coat of my Sinful Colors Envious, this beautiful cream mint green polish. This is just going to give us a fabulous kind of springy, summery, floral base to this springy galaxy nail look. Now, something you'll notice that I'm doing is as I'm painting my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, I'm keeping both of my hands touching the table. This is really helpful because it helps you stabilize a little bit more and, you know, really prevents some of those crazy wonky stray strokes, if you know what I mean. So that is what one coat looks like. I'm going to quickly and immediately do a second coat right on top of that. And then I'm going to dry my nails with my little fan. Then I'm taking OPI's Tickle My France-y, which is just a beautiful mauve shade with a stupid name. I'm only using the brushes that come with the nail polish to do this entire look, because I think that with something this abstract, it's really, you really don't need to invest in any more sophisticated nail tools to get the same results. So as you can see, I'm kind of working on multiple nails at once, really looking how they relate to each other in terms of pattern and form, and I'm just dabbing splotches wherever I see fit onto the nail. I'm using a combination of techniques, kind of letting the polish run low and do a more dry brush type thing, and also kind of wipe off any excess polish to really just get that kind of like painted on wash of color in various spots. You can kind of mimic this with a makeup sponge and that kind of spongy technique, but I find that using the actual brush from the tube gives you a little bit more color payoff and is a lot less messy. If you're going for something with abstract defined shapes, I prefer this method over using a sponge. Gonna quickly do my other hand. Magic! And this is what my first two colors look like on my nails. You can see how they relate to each other, and I really look at them all as like kind of one piece. Then I'm taking Floss Gloss's Bikini Coral. Floss Gloss polishes are a fabulous indie brand. They are super thick. They're really, really great for nail art. So as you can see, I'm just splotching on slightly thicker, more opaque globs of this color, but I'm also doing a little bit of dry brushing as well. But as you can see, this is really, really thick and kind of sits on the nail very well, which is a quality that you want when you're doing nail art like this. I'm gonna complete my other hand. And here are my first three colors on my nails. I'm going to top off this first part of the look with my OPI International Crime Caper. This is just a beautiful translucent pearl kind of hollow top coat type situation. As you can see, just gives a very subtle kind of rainbow bluish, purplish kind of sheen to the nail. You can see the difference in these two nails here. I'm just going over all of the work that I just did to kind of give it a pearlescent wash and make it a little bit more intergalactic. Then I'm taking Zoya Purity. This is just a fabulous opaque cream white nail polish. I'm going to do another layer of more abstract splotches. Now, because this is on top of that pearlescent layer, it's going to pop a little bit more. You could do any color combination. You can put the coral on top, the mauve on top, it doesn't matter, but I like to put the lighter colors on top just because I find that it really kind of just adds more of that dimension and depth in the nail. Like, it makes the darker colors kind of fade into the background more and the lighter colors kind of pop more towards the surface. Then I'm taking Cosmic Love, which is a glitter polish from Deborah Lipman. It's just a big, chunky, multicolored glitter. It's kind of got some reddish, purplish, pinkish in there. And I'm just dabbing this very sparingly on little clusters of color on the nails. I want this to really look like galaxy clusters, not like a giant glitter wash that covers all of the work that I just put in. And then I'm taking OPI's Unfor-Greta-Bly Blue. It's this beautiful kind of blue metallic, and it is an exact dupe for Chanel's Belle Argus, if you were wondering. And I'm going to really, really swipe off this brush and get as much polish off the brush as I can to really do a very sparing dry brush technique to just add a little bit more of kind of abstract paint-like strokes on this nail look. That's all my painting. I'm going to take some 100% pure acetone, and I'm going to use my little shot glass and an e.l.f. angled liner brush to just clean up any mess ups or excess polish around the edges. And then I'm going to layer this entire look with a thick top coat from Seche Vite. This is just a fabulous, quick drying, lovely top coat. And I'm going to let that dry with my fan a little bit. And finally, I'm going to apply some of my Lucas's Papaw ointment as a cuticle treatment. This is just a fabulous, amazingly hydrating papaya-based ointment. It's amazing. And that is the finished look. Abstract, spring, summer, minty, neon, fantasy, galaxy, unicorn, mermaid. Are we allowed to use those words? Is that okay? Look. Thank you so much for watching. Wasn't that cute? I love these nails. I think they're beautiful. I love them. I know a lot of you have asked for other nail looks. I've even been like, do you want to see this look? And everyone's like, yes. And then I'm like, just kidding, bye. It's hard for me to recreate nail looks that I've already worn. I kind of just love to sit down and do my nails the way that I just want to at the moment. You see what I do. It's like kind of, I'm like a visual artist with these things. Anyway, but I hope that this tutorial highlights some of the skills that I've used and some of those other nail looks that some of you have requested. So, you're welcome. I do have 2 other nail tutorials that I have filmed that I have to edit. One of them does not have an introduction. One of them is my Matryoshka Madness nails, which I wore a couple Get Ready With Me's ago, and it's like the one with the crazy Russian dolls on them. That one's still in, I will put that up, but that is like, I keep asking, like, do you really want to see that? And everyone's like, yes, yes. So, okay, that's coming up too. So in the next couple months, you'll see more nail tutorials from me. With this new setup, it's super easy for me to film them. So I'm happy to even do more, you know, to film more as well. If you're a diehard Kimberly Clark nail art fan, I'm so sorry that I've let you down over the last couple months. And I'm sorry if you've been waiting for certain looks and whatnot. And all I can say is I'm here now. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out my other videos. I've got a whole other playlist of nail tutorials. Check out my nail polish collection, which is currently hiding behind this paper backdrop. Yeah, and let me know what other kinds of nail art you want to see. My prediction for nail trends of 2017. I know it's like halfway through 2017, but here's my prediction. It's beautiful abstract nail art that wears well. So even if the tips chip off and whatever, it's still gonna look good because it's so abstract and complicated. Easy to do, abstract, wears well. That's the future. We already had the matte nail, we have the glossy powder hollow nail, now we got Jackson Pollock nail. That's my expert nail art prediction. Anyway, I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Kimberly Clark. Bye.